What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video for you guys. Today we have some new gameplay screenshots. Not only, in the past we gotten Goku and stuff like that. No. Not today. Today we have gameplay screenshots of the other characters in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yes, you heard me right, guys. We're going to see some stuff from the other characters within the game. But before we actually get into this, I want to give a shout out to the homie at DBS Hype for sharing these on Twitter. And then a shout out to the homie PS360HD2 as well for sharing these also, because without him we wouldn't have had them at all. So again, huge shout out to both of them. You can check them out, both linked down below in the description. But jumping into this, guys, right here, into the first screenshot, I'm assuming this is some kind of story screenshot. In this moment, I'm assuming you're playing as Kid Gohan as well, going through the training with Piccolo. And as you see, it says, "Come on, I thought you wanted to be strong like me and your old man." So again, at this point in time, this is when I'm assuming you just finished off the lonely training, if you even go through that lonely 6-month training that Gohan went through, and then you come back and train with Piccolo. Who knows, it may just skip ahead to the Piccolo training. We don't know as of right now, but again, that is what's going on in this screenshot. Now this one right here confuses me a bit for two reasons. One, it seems almost as if Yamcha is like the main attraction here. Now this could be a, this could be a story like scene or something along those lines, because Yamcha is the only character here at this moment in time. I don't see I don't see Piccolo, Gohan, or Goku, who would be the only other three playable characters in this situation. Really only Gohan and Piccolo, because Goku isn't there yet. But well, that's one thing that threw me off. The second thing that threw me off is these Cybermen. They all seem to be like raging, honestly. Like they have a red aura around their head. Around their body. They have this smoke that seems to be coming off their head like they are upset or something like that. So I'm guessing this is some kind of new feature that's going to be in this game that we do not know about yet. I don't know if all CPU will be able to do it or for only certain CPU. I don't know how this is exactly going to work, or if this is just for the cutscene right here. I don't know what exactly this is, but it does look like something new and could have some kind of depth or something like that to it when we actually get the game or more information on whatever this little rage thing that they got going on is. But moving on to the next screenshot right here, guys. This is some kind of support screenshot, I'm assuming, where Tien comes in to support Gohan. Now, I don't know exactly what he's doing. It looks like he could be doing one or two things. I think he's guarding right here for Gohan, so that kind of tells me that you may be able to call in your support characters to take damage for you. But he also could be firing some kind of ki blast or something like that at whoever this is. I'm assuming it's Nappa, but I do not know for sure. So again, I don't know exactly what's going on in this screenshot. All I do know is that Tien is coming in for some kind of support for the man's Kid Gohan. Now, moving on to the next screenshot. This one is honestly fairly dope in my opinion, guys. As you see, you got the Masenko Kamehameha going with Krillin and Gohan. But it also tells me that there will be some side quests or some stuff you can do before going to Planet Namek after the Sand Saga. Because you see Gohan has that cut, the outfit, all things like that. But if you look at the back terrain, there's mountains, there's trees with actual regular leaves and stuff like that on it that you would see on Earth. This is definitely not any Planet Namek terrain or anything like that. So it shows me that you will be able to do some kind of side quest or something like that before actually going to Planet Namek when you reach that point in the story. That's what I'm assuming is going on right here. They're on some kind of side quest on Earth before they decide to actually go to Namek. Now, getting into the next set of screenshots right here, guys. This one right here, I think it's a story mode cutscene, because there's no health or anything else around, and it just, the angle shows it as if you were actually playing like Vegeta, but clearly you don't get to play Vegeta until after Planet Namek. So again, I believe this right here is just a cutscene screenshot from the actual story mode. Now, moving on to the next one, we have a gameplay screenshot of the man's Vegeta. As you guys see right here, coming with that consecutive energy blast. It just looks absolutely dope. Not only seeing Vegeta on here, but just seeing another playable characters, like, profile picture, whatever you want to call it, their avatar picture, I guess you could say, their health, stats, and all that, just being a different character besides Goku, because Goku's the only character that we saw up until this point in time. But now, obviously, that has changed, and it's just looking absolutely amazing. Gets me that much more hype for this game to actually come out. Now, this next screenshot, I'm assuming, again, is a story mode cutscene, because I doubt with a support character, they would cut to that support character with this kind of camera angle, and that the support character would also have some kind of move that would warrant this kind of camera angle. So again, I believe this right here is from the story mode, some kind of cutscene or like that during the Sand Saga. Now this next one right here, I'm a little bit confused on because I really have no idea what is going on here. I almost think that this is like a finishing, pose or something like that. Like maybe if you actually have Yamcha out when you finish a battle, he'll pose with you or something at the end of it. I truly do not know what is going on right here. It just really leaves me a little bit dumbfounded because obviously Yamcha is striking a pose, but I don't know what he would be doing to actually strike this pose besides, like I said, an ending pose or something like that after a battle. I truly do not know what's going on here though in the end. Now, moving on to the set of the last 4 screenshots. This one right here of Piccolo is just absolutely dope in my opinion. Just like the graphics and the art and all that just looks amazing, guys. Like look at the man's Piccolo, looks absolutely amazing. And then you see the terrain, the background and all that. It just is so dope. I cannot wait for this game to actually come out. Now, the next one up, we actually get a look of Gohan fighting up against Vegeta, and you can see the level difference. So clearly going up against the Saiyans is not going to be an easy task, I'm assuming, once you get to this point where you're fighting Nappa and Vegeta, and especially Vegeta. I mean, it's level 20 compared to a level 11. That's got to be fairly tough to deal with. But right here, we see Gohan going into a Masenko up against the man's Vegeta. I'm very curious to see what part in the story they actually had Gohan fight Vegeta like this. Like, I could understand it if it was when Vegeta was towards the end and all that stuff, when they were calling the spirit bomb and they had to like deflect the spirit bomb. Maybe they have Gohan come in and actually have a quick fight scene with him in the game. I don't really know, but at the same time, it just kind of confuses me to see Kid Gohan fighting against Vegeta, since that never really happened in the anime, or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly because it's been so long since I've actually seen that saga of Dragon Ball Z. But we do get a look at the man's Kid Gohan. We get to look at his Avi picture and all that stuff, and I'm assuming this will also change when you go to Planet Namek, when you get to the Cell Saga and stuff like that. Like, I'm very curious in Gohan as a character because he's a character that will change the most in this game if it truly does go to the Buu Saga, like has been leaked. So, moving on to the next screenshot, basically what we have is 2 bald people doing their solar flares in these last 2 screenshots. One of Tien, so we know that that is either a support attack or will be an attack used at some point in the story cutscenes. And then the other comes from the man's Krillin. Again, letting us know that this is either a support attack or a story mode cutscene. But at the same time, there's 2 reasons that I'm led to believe that these are not, support attacks. And that's just simply because, why would they give that kind of camera angle, that kind of zoom in effect and all that on a character just using a support type of attack? You know what I'm saying? Like when Krillin came out for that Kamehameha, or when Tien was in front of Gohan blocking that attack or sending some kind of ki blast at his opponent, that makes more sense. You didn't see any kind of zoom camera angle or anything like that. This one right here with Krillin, the other one with Tien, and then the one with Chaozu really kind of make me feel like those are straight story mode cutscene images. Well, I do not know for sure, obviously, but it just would not make sense, to me at least, for them to go this far with just, side character support animations. Like, that would be a lot of work to put into just a support animation. So I highly doubt they do that. But all in all, man, these are the 12 brand new screenshots that we have of gameplay in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It honestly increases my hype that much more. Seeing Gohan and Vegeta both having their Avi pictures, their health bar, all that stuff is absolutely dope. Cannot wait. I cannot wait for this game to actually come out. This game is going to be so much fun. The more stuff we see on it, the more it honestly looks like a Legacy of Goku 2, something along those lines, like the game that we have been waiting for, at least for all those who did play Legacy of Goku 2 and Kid Buu's Fury, back in the day. This is a game that we have been waiting for since that moment in time. And then there's others who haven't even played those, who are absolutely hyped and excited for this game as well, because this game is just looking amazing. I cannot wait till we get a demo or something like that on the PlayStation or Xbox so we can actually try this out for ourselves. But again, man, let me know what you guys think about these screenshots down below in the comments, what you're thinking about this game at this moment in time. And again, huge shout outs to the homie DBS Hype and PS360 HD2, because without them, we would not have been able to take a look at these today. But again, man, let me know your thoughts on this all down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.